Here's one lesson you should learn from an Olympic athlete, and if you apply it to your workflow, it'll make you look like a rock star to your manager. So we were watching the Olympics as a family this weekend, and we noticed that a couple of the high jumpers, after they took their leap, they would run over to their bench, they'd pick up a journal, and they would write a couple things down. So my son was asking me like, hey dad, what do you think they're writing? And I was like, well, they're probably writing about how they just did and how they can improve. So what I did was I went to the interwebs to confirm that, and I come to find out that essentially what they were doing was a self-assessment. They were actually ranking their technique in several key areas for the jump, and then we're using that data to help them improve on their next jump, which is really awesome. So here's how self-assessments can help you. I think in a lot of cases we wait for a manager or for our peers to give us feedback during the routine cycles, and then we get frustrated when we hear the feedback that they gave us in the areas that we need to improve, because how dare they? We're perfect. How dare they leave feedback and tell us our faults? When in all actuality, if we were already doing self-assessments and identifying areas that we know we need to improve, when we get that feedback from a manager, it's gonna take the sting out of it because you already know that it's something you need to improve. And you can also impress your manager by mentioning that you've identified those same things in your own self-evaluation and that you already have goals and OKRs set up that you're working on to progress towards improving in those areas. If you don't know what those are, I've actually posted some other videos about SMART goals as well as OKRs that you can go watch and learn more about those two frameworks. Let me know in the comments if you do self-assessments and if it's a part of your regular workflow.